Hey, Ms. Williams. It's Monday. Oh.
I'm Teacher Bae, and you've been such a good boy. Y'all jealous haters can't handle Ms. Williams. Class dismissed. Y'all daddies be buying me whatever I want. Morning. Today's price is not yesterday's price.
Now candy brings all the girls to the yard and they're like, should we take one more? See a man might have to wait at the door. Damn right, you're fan right. Plus white eyes, white lips, and looks like I'ma take one. You can play along, do the same. Lips locked, it's hot, it's not what it looks like. Look, just for the tags. All these pink.
What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this beautiful midweek Wednesday. I'm doing pretty good myself. I don't know if you guys may have heard it or not about the infamous Teacher Bae. Okay, Teacher Bae is basically, a teacher in, I guess, middle school, whatever, something like that. And as you can see, she has no qualms about dressing provocative in front of her students. Today's teachers, female teachers, are nothing like the days of old when I was coming up in school, like the ladies that are above this particular picture right here. The real teachers, you see what I mean? The ones that actually cared if you got an education. You see what I'm saying? Now, as far as these three that's below these three women, and they are below these three women, they don't give a damn about you getting an education. All they care about is being seen. It's a damn shame that we have harlotries, in these schools where these children ain't learning nothing but how to be harlots. You know what I mean? Pimps, players, and harlots. Skip, skinks, and scalawags. That's basically what it all boils down to. You know what I'm saying? And they have no shame whatsoever, you see. I'm grateful for the time that I came up in as a child. You know what I mean? Because now it's all messed up. You got these teachers in these schools now that's getting down with the students and what have you. And like I said, wearing club attire to schools with their ass out, and everything else. Ain't nothing cool about it. Ain't nothing nice about it. You see what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I fault the school systems because there should be a dress code that teachers need to follow when they come to school. Just like the students. Students shouldn't be wearing, clothes that are too revealing. You know what I'm saying? Club attire, in other words, like the teachers here at the bottom. You see, these young fellas, these young men, they should not be able to come to school with their pants hanging off their ass and dressed all kinds of ways. But being that you got parents out here that no longer care about how their children are leaving out of the house, and even if they do, sometimes, some parents may be like, no, you ain't wearing that to school, you're not doing this, doing that, and kid walk out of the house looking one way, like the parents send them. Then once they get around the corner, they switch into something else. You got that too. And at that point, it's not the parents' fault, it's the child's fault. But at the same time, I'm talking about these damn schools that are allowing these teachers coming up in here dressing all provocative, and everything else, wanting these young males and females to gawk at them, because they doing both. They are doing both, and it's a shame. And that's all it is to it. Now, we got a sister that has some choice words for Teacher Bae right here. So without further ado, let's check her out. This is Miss Goldilocks. That's her handle on TikTok. So if you ever get some time, you want to, listen to some wisdom, y'all check her out. Without further ado, check this out. Listen to her.
Okay, so Ms. Williams. Hey, honey. A lot of them. You have to go in there and see. So Miss Teacher Bae, better known. Look at that. These are my little followers. They so cute. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So, Miss Williams, better known as Teacher Bae. I've been hearing this name up and down my For You page all day. So I said, you know what? Let me go and research this person. Let me go and see what everybody talking about. What's the hype about? You know, this teacher and her outfits. And let me just do a little digging myself. So I did some digging. First picture I came up on was this one. Okay, so after I did my little digging, that was the first picture I came up on. And I think that was the first day of school picture. And I was saying to myself, I was like, you know, so what is everybody, you know, so bent up out of shape about, you know? I don't see anything wrong with the outfit. It's a pencil skirt, and she has a white long sleeve top, you know, nothing showing, you know, no cleavage showing. And I'm like, so why is everybody so up in an uproar about what this teacher got on? So as I got to scrolling and doing a little bit after I got the digging, baby, I was like, oh, okay, now I see what everybody is talking about now. I ain't gonna lie, I was damn near on the woman's side for a minute. I ain't gonna lie, because I was like, you know what, I don't see anything wrong with this. You know, she's a beautiful teacher, you know, she has a nice figure. I mean, what's the harm in that? You know, who don't like to go to work looking cute? Is what I was thinking. But baby, after I got to looking at the other pictures, I was like, oh, okay, I see what they saying. These outfits was just were bad choices. Cute outfits, don't get me wrong, cute outfits, but poor choice in outfits for school. I'ma say that. The outfits are cute, but they wasn't the right outfits that she should be wearing at school, which is her job. Now, these outfits, I'm going to show y'all these outfits. I think these are outfits that got everybody in a uproar and got everybody so upset with this woman. Check these outfits out. Okay, again, cute outfits, but they're not appropriate for school. They really not. And not only was her outfits inappropriate, the fact that she is teaching at a middle school is what concerns me. Now, I probably wouldn't even have a lot to say if it was an elementary school, because these elementary school kids they're way younger. They can't even focus on sitting down, let alone what a teacher is wearing. But these are middle school kids. These are middle school kids. These middle school kids are at the peak of their years, where they mimic everything they see and they hear. Now, if you are supposed to be their teacher and you're coming to school dressed with these tight-fitted clothes on, showing your butt and your hips, and some of the pictures, one of the pictures, she's showing her thigh tattoo, and she's showing her tattoos on her leg and on her foot. Now these kids are looking at that. They looking at, oh, Ms. Williams is so pretty. Ms. Williams, she dressed real cute. I want to be just like Ms. Williams when I grow up. I want to BBL like Ms. Williams when I grow up. I want to dress like Ms. Williams when I grow up. Not focusing on what Ms. Williams is supposed to be teaching them. So that's the problem that I have. Again, I'm not bashing this woman at all. Again, cute outfits, but they was just not for school. Not for schools, not for school, not at all. And I truly believe that if these schools are going to give the kids a dress code, the teachers need to abide by those same dress codes. They really do, because baby, I don't remember in my days of going to school any of my teachers dressing like that. And I had some pretty teachers, not saying that just because you're a pretty teacher, you have to be mindful of what you wear. No, it don't have nothing to do with your looks. It has everything to do with your standards and what is your purpose of becoming a teacher. As you can see, she comes to class. She has this one in particular student that always compliment her on her outfits. And not only that, as y'all can see, the pictures that I just showed y'all, they were taken in the school. Like you posing and and got your students taking you pictures and shit like you at the club some damn well. You're not even behaving like a teacher. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. Her behavior is all wrong. Her mentality is all wrong. Like, what is your purpose of coming? What was the purpose of you wanting to become a teacher? Was it because you can get up and play dress up every day? You're supposed to be teaching the children, not coming to school for a fashion show. You got your kids in your class taking your pictures around the school. You got one in front of a bus, like, and that one, you got a slit in your skirt, damn near to your knees. Like, I think that's what the problem is with this woman. That everybody is just not okay with, and it's not cool. So y'all can say, oh, y'all just hating, y'all just being jealous. That shit pisses me off when a person has an opinion and has common fucking sense. The first thing people say, oh, they hate, they jealous. Baby, hating and jealous ain't got nothing to do with that, because I'm pretty sure we all can wear fitted outfits if that's what we choose to do. We talking about her wearing those type of clothes at work and her profession being a teacher. That's what we're talking about. So don't get it twisted. Don't try to read too much into this than what it is, because y'all know y'all good for making it seem like, oh, everybody is so jealous and everybody hating on this woman because she got a shape. That ain't it at all. Stop using that, because that shit don't get nowhere with me. I said what I said. Those clothes are not appropriate for school. Period. All right, y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment, and we're gonna talk about this later. Let me get back to walking.
Now, this sister told no lies whatsoever what she said about Teacher Bae and any other teacher that wants to dress like her. But I got a message for Teacher Bae. It says in 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9 through 10. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair and gold or pearls or costly array. Okay? But in this verse 10, which becometh women professing goodliness with good works. Okay? Now, I know even if she came across this particular video right here, that's just going to go straight over her head, because her head is up in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? Right now, all she can see is her, and it's all about her. But she better wake up before the Most High does Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16 through 26. Okay? And I guarantee you, he will get her attention. That's a little homework assignment for y'all. Y'all check out Isaiah chapter 3 verse 16 through 26 and see what it says about what's coming for women like Teacher Bae and the rest of y'all. About y'all moons, he gonna remove all that. You know what I'm saying? That wig y'all wearing, that weave, it's gonna become it's gonna stink. You're gonna be coming all that kind of stuff. That moon is gonna stink. As a matter of fact, they're saying these moons are stinking right now, and the doctors even started, for the BBLs and stuff like that. Yeah, say it smells terrible. You see what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, it's all well and good now that you flaunt yourselves and think you living between heaven and earth and ain't touching dirt nowhere. Don't worry. As long as you got this proud attitude right here, the Most High hate it, and he gonna bring you down. And you're gonna be sorry. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no business flaunting yourself like this. You are out of order. You're out of line. See? And the example that you're making for the children these days stinks. It's awful. Ain't nothing nice about this right here. Put some clothes on, cover your ass. It's not all about you. You see what I mean? Wipe all that shit off your face. Get back in order. And I'm talking about women like this. I ain't talking about the sisters that know what time it is and what's up. I'm talking about women like this that you see beneath the real teachers, the real women that we had that were teachers that cared about your education. These things below, in the bottom part of this picture, They don't give a damn about nothing but themselves and what they can get out of a man. And that's it. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular video right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we're being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.